Brett Baer asked Donald Trump if he trusts Elon Musk. Cut 9.
I don't know if it's kickbacks or what's going on, but the people, look, I ran on this, and the people want me to find it. And I've had a great help with Elon Musk, who's been terrific.
Bottom line, you say you trust him.
Trust Elon? Oh, he's not gaining anything. In fact, I wonder how he can devote the time to it. He's so into it. But I told him do that. Then I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's check the military. We're going to find billions, hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud and abuse. And, you know, the people elected me on that.
He's absolutely right about this. I don't know how everybody is squealing. First of all, he's an unelected bureaucrat. Well, almost all bureaucrats are. I don't know if you follow that, but the Treasury Secretary is also somebody who wasn't voted in, unelected bureaucrat. He was appointed by the president to do this, and we're gonna find out about what's happening with this judge. See if it's overruled. Did you hear about what happened with the judge over the weekend with the Treasury Department?
Yeah, where they blocked going into the Treasury books. Which
it was so poorly written that they didn't even differentiate between Elon Musk's people and the Treasury Secretary.
Right.
So as it's written, the Treasury Secretary can't even look at any of the data.
It's incredible. He also, the judge who did the block, also didn't mention what law they're violating. He just said it's violating the law. What law is being violated here?
Yeah.
This is a person appointed by the president to look into this. So I don't see how that could violate any laws.
No. I mean, and who is not for looking into all of this stuff? Honestly, I mean, I can't wait till he gets to the Pentagon, because how are the Democrats going to say that we somehow or another are, we don't care about national defense? We care about national defense.
Yeah.
I also care about fraud.
Right.
It's the same thing with all of this stuff about aid. First of all, USAID, it's not aid. It's AID, okay? It is for international development. That's what that's for. It's not an aid program or an aid agency. We have aid agencies. That's not one of them. This is soft power. And quite honestly, it is from the beginning been a CIA operation. So I'm not against aid. I'm against corruption. And I'm also against a lot of this soft power being done that nobody knows about. Why are we just finding out about this stuff? And what are we going to find in the Pentagon? Oh my gosh, we are going to find really bad stuff in the Pentagon. And really bad.
None of us are against aid. It's just the aid that is being dispersed to people that, as you mentioned, isn't aid. And the other thing is, it's not government agencies that should be doing this. It is individuals who are tasked with charity and helping others. We're the ones. Individual choice. We shouldn't be forced. Once you're forced into it, it's not charity anyway.
No, it's not.
And so I don't understand how all of the responsibility for aid worldwide is now on the U.S. government. That's not the way it's supposed to be.
Nope. And I don't know if you saw this, but the NIH, they're going crazy now because the NIH, when Trump's people first came in, they said, we're going to cut the maximum indirect cost rate for research institutions. Now, most people read that and they don't even understand what that is. That means how much of this is going, how much of $1 is going actually to the program of research, and how much is going for overhead. Again, we told you before, any charity that is 85 cents on the dollar is one that you start to look at. If it's 80, 75 cents, you're getting a bad rating for that. This is 60 cents on the dollar, goes to the management, goes to overhead costs. You want 40 cents on every dollar? You think that's wise? This is going to save us billions. They're predicting now $9 billion for this project alone. $9 billion. So go ahead and play cut 2 here. Here's members of Congress. This is from, cut 12. This is members of Congress trying to get into the Department of Education over the weekend.
Do they know that we are here? Max, ask the question again. That's the important one.
Were you told, are you making this decision to stand in front of this door on your own behalf, on behalf of the Department of Education?
It's a security
Or were you
guard.
told to come out here and block members of Congress and ride the desk?
I'm doing my job.
So everybody's
What is that? We're doing our jobs. We're trying to save
So here they are, members of Congress trying to break in to the Department of Education. It's closed for the weekend. And they say they're doing their job, and they're questioning the security guard. Why aren't you letting us in? And all he says is, it's not going to happen. Not today. It's not going to happen. You're not going in. It's quite amazing how these people are so freaked out. They've got to cover their tracks. I'm convinced that's what it is. Here's Donald Trump responding to this. At 13.
What do you think when you saw Democratic lawmakers trying to get into the Department of Education earlier today?
Oh, I see the same ones. I see Maxine Waters, a lowlife. I see, all these people. They don't love our country. They don't love our country. We want great education. So they rank 40 countries in education. We're ranked dead last. But the good news is we're number one in one category. You know what that is? Cost per pupil. We spend more per pupil than any other country in the world. You look at Norway, Denmark, Sweden, various countries all up and down, Finland, China does very well in education. And then you look at us. We spend much more money than they do per pupil or any other way. But we spend much more money than they do, and yet we're ranked this year, Biden's last year, congratulations, Joe, we're ranked dead last. So what I want to see is education. Number one, I like choice. We all like choice. But beyond choice, long beyond choice, I want to see it go back to the states where great states that do so well have no debt. They're operated brilliantly. They'll be as good as Norway or Denmark or Sweden or any of the other highly ranked countries. They'll be, probably have 35 to 38 states will be right at the top. And the rest will come along. They'll have to come along competitively. And by the way, we'll be spending
I will tell you that it feels a little like when the Allies marched into Germany and the Germans were burning all of their documents to hide all the crimes. It kind of feels a little like that.